Good evening. This is GENZNN, bringing you the top verified stories making headlines around the world today. Let's take a look at what's happening across politics, business, sports, entertainment, and more. World and politics. In the United Kingdom, a public inquiry heard from the brother and father of the Southport dance class killer, who said he may have wanted to harm society itself. A tragic case still shaking the community. In Scotland, lawmakers are preparing to vote on a landmark land reform bill that would allow the government to step in on large private land sales, aimed at improving access and sustainability across rural areas. Across the Atlantic, a federal judge warned the U.S. Justice Department it may be close to mishandling evidence in its criminal case against former FBI Director James Comey. Meanwhile, President Donald Trump revived one of his most bizarre and false claims: that Americans must show identification to buy groceries, a statement fact-checkers have repeatedly debunked. And in Moscow, President Vladimir Putin unveiled a new generation of nuclear and nuclear-powered weapons, calling them of historic significance for the 21st century. Business and economy. The U.S. economy added about 42,000 private sector jobs last month, more than economists expected, showing that hiring remains resilient even as growth slows. In France, the government has moved to suspend the website of fast fashion giant Shein, just as it opened its first physical store in Paris, citing violations of French consumer protection laws. And in Detroit, a new skyscraper, the first in nearly half a century, now stands as a symbol of the city's rebirth after bankruptcy. But locals say prosperity hasn't yet reached every neighborhood. Sports. In Britain, Wrexham midfielder James McLean admitted punching a Cardiff City fan in a car park before the teams met in the Carabao Cup. He says he acted in self-defense after being confronted by supporters. Entertainment and celebrities. Prince William mirrored a moment from his late mother's legacy, posing beneath Rio de Janeiro's Christ the Redeemer statue, 34 years after Princess Diana stood in the same spot during her South American tour. Meanwhile, broadcaster Jeremy Vine told a London court he was completely devastated by online posts from former footballer Joey Barton, describing them as vicious attacks on female sports commentators. Crime and breaking stories. A woman in Cambridgeshire pleaded for her life during a violent attack on a train. She survived but suffered serious injuries. In France, several people were critically injured when a driver deliberately rammed into pedestrians on the island of Isle d'Oléron. And a BBC investigation uncovered an organized crime network using mini-marts across Britain to sell illegal vapes and cigarettes while enabling migrants to work unlawfully. Aviation and safety. Investigators are examining what caused a UPS cargo plane to crash shortly after takeoff in Louisville, Kentucky, killing at least 7 people. CNN reports the MD-11 jet was 34 years old, not unusual for freight aircraft, and had no previous mechanical warnings. Society and policy. The UK government has unveiled new plans to get more people back into work, though experts warn the proposals could strain both employers and public health services. And in U.S. politics, former Vice President Dick Cheney is being praised for encouraging his daughter, Liz Cheney, to continue challenging Donald Trump within the Republican Party, a stance they describe as country over party. That's your GENZNN recap for today, Thursday, November 6th, 2025. Follow at GENZNN across all platforms for tomorrow's verified wrap. All news, no noise.